Hello, everyone. Welcome to Development Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis, coming to you from the Ventura Cigar Company studio. With me today is John McTavish. How you doing, John?
Good, man. Surviving the snowpocalypse. We just set a 120-year snow record for September. So,
It's
yay!
great timing. So today we are talking about the Cubariqueño Protocol Sir Robert Peel Natural. Cigar is a Toro 6-inch by 52. Comes out of the La Zona factory in Nicaragua. Wrappers Ecuadorian Rosado, Bayern and Feather, both from Nicaragua, blended by Hector Alfonso. Price point is $11.95, and the cigar was released in July of 2019. So with all that out of the way, John, what was your overall experience like?
I found this to be a good cigar. I don't think that the natural lived up to kind of what I was expecting. I think what I'm going to get, what I'm thinking I'm going to get, I'm going to get out of the Maduro. So all that said, the first third, second third were good. The flavors were complex. If you're used to an Espinosa blend, I think you're going to be surprised by this because it doesn't come off as a typical Espinosa cigar where you get, the intense baking spices and pepper and all that. It's remarkably subdued and remarkably complex. A lot of bready notes, a lot of desserty notes, cocoa. In fact, I would say that almost entirely through the cigar, most of the flavors didn't go up past medium at the most. Like it was good. I enjoyed it. Draw was perfect, maybe half notch resistant, and the burn. Trying to think. I think I had a relight in the first third, which is really weird because I was puffing away on it, and then that was it. So, touch up in the last third. So, kind of minor. How was the experience for you overall?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started quite full with wood and baking spice. Then things kind of mellowed out as some toast, and then some char joined in the wood with a little bit of mustiness that also appeared. Cigar finished out with kind of mustiness wood and a slight mintiness to it. Construction was really good, but overall, I thought the cigar was a bit out of balance in the first third and was fairly average throughout. Um, it's an interesting project because it's supposed to be like their more premium line to what they've released thus far.
That's right.
I just kind of don't feel that the increased cost really matched up with the smoking experience. As you mentioned before, I'm looking forward to smoking the Maduro version to see if it gives me a little bit better experience than the natural did. I'm looking for something a little bit elevated compared to actually what I got. So that was kind of how it shook out for me. So all four of us were actually on the review, but only John and I were able to do the video. So June was the high score at 6.82. John, you were right behind him at 6.72. And then Seth was at 5.75, and then I was at 5.65. So how do you think that 6.72 matched up with your experience?
Man, that's kind of funny that we're in two camps, and I'm really surprised that it wasn't the high score on this. So it's interesting that June and I it sounds like we had a very similar experience. I think to me, this is, I mean, I hear what you're saying that, for an ultra premium from Cubariqueño, with expectations, you might expect this to land. Like you might expect a cigar that's blended to land in the mid to high sevens. I still really enjoyed this cigar. I thought it was good. I would smoke these again. But as you say, I think, we're looking forward to the Maduro because I think that's going to be the one that kind of knocks it out of the park. What was your 545?
5.65.
Yeah, that's low,
So
man.
yeah, it was really just an average flavor profile through the whole way, just with really good construction. It never really got off the ground for me. It was just kind of
Wow.
there. And I was just thinking about this today, like, getting ready to do the video, is that you and I both have a cigar from this company as cigar of the year at some point in the last 4 years, 5 years, right?
That's true.
And then this, they're coming out with like a little bit more premium. They already have high ceiling at that point since we've already scored a cigar of the year for them. So you're like, all right, you're shooting for the moon right now. You got to deliver, and it just didn't seem to hit that. So
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. And I think there's some added challenge with that. I mean, we've seen that from other companies who have gotten in the consensus in the top five or consistently in the top five, and I think that does put a lot of pressure, whether they admit it or not. I think there's a lot of pressure there to repeat, and you certainly don't want to fall out of even really the top 10. We've seen brand owners who fell out of the top 10 and they were upset at falling out of the top 10 where they've cleaned up in previous years. So Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is a cigar project I was looking forward to for a while, and
Yeah.
um, if the weather cleans up, the Maduro is going to be the next one I let up. So,
Yep, exactly. All right, if you're just catching this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. But also check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalace.com. Follow us on the social media channels and catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.